Hey, welcome back to the FlairBar.com show. Back again, New Orleans, third year in a row, 2011, Tales of the Cocktail. Met him last year, come back again this year, Mr. Emile Chaillot. How you doing, brother?
Nice to see you, bro. How's everything?
Good, man. You clean up well. You look good. Apparently, a lot of good's happened since
Just
last
been like
year.
shaking a few cocktails earlier, so.
The Marie Brizard tasting, amazing event, and you got what's the new Essence line? What was it?
It is the new Essence line, actually. We just it's like the kickoff party here, like we're promoting the new Essence line. So pretty much Marie Brizard has been working since 2008 on a project that bringing a new liquor like for bartenders and actually created on the bartender demands. So Marie Brizard every 2 years in Bordeaux they run what they call the IBS. It's an International Bartender Summit. It's a kind of competition like for bartenders that work for Marie Brizard and all other brands of the group. And actually they asked the bartenders, they say, what do you think about the liquor? What do you expect? What would you like? So they've been like, the few things that came out was we want like lower sugar content and a higher tasting profile. So actually they took down the sugar content down to 125 grams per liter, which is like just above the low to be called a liquor. And they higher the alcohol up to 30%, so 60% for the US. And this is why it came out, like we have 6 different flavors, which is jasmine, violet, rosemary, tea, cinnamon, and spicy mix. And kickoff party went pretty well. Like everybody was like, they loved it actually. They really loved it.
Oh,
so
blown away by the flavors. And
I'm really, I'm really into it. I'm really sure that it's gonna just give a new vision and a new profile for the liquor market, I guess.
Oh, it's great new flavors. I mean, you're giving bartenders new tools and new colors to paint with, I think. And the cool thing, which I was pretty impressed with, you were saying, is you're actually taking the cordial and kind of flipping the recipe and showcasing more of the cordial and less of the actual stronger liquor.
Exactly. This is pretty much what that liquor allows us to do. As it's 30% ABV, we can play with it as put it as a core. And actually, as we don't have that much sugar, all the spirits that we're going to be using is going to reinforce the taste of the liquor. So if I'm be using like with jasmine, if I will be using like gin or tequila, I will be reinforcing some of the flavors that I will be finding into the liquor, which is like very fun to work with. Loved it.
Oh, exciting. Great cocktails. And then, speaking of cocktails, and you're from France, right? That's
exactly, I am.
It must be great to work for a company that flies you all over the world. and you run the Hugo Spirits?
Yeah, I do. I am a partner into the bar school Hugo and Spirits. Like it's a kind of a group. We have like the bar school. So we teach a weekly training session on bartending, mixology, and flair. And the second part of the group taking care of everything that can be events or like consultancy for brand, like designing cocktails or even for venue, like helping them to get their menu out. And the third part is bar retailing equipment called Bar Solution that I'm taking care of personally as well. So it's like I have different hats like every day.
Yeah. From the bartending tools to learning the application to making great cocktails.
To making like, it's like we have like the whole bottle and we can do everything. So this is what is great.
Let me ask you this. What is your opinion the secret to being a good bartender?
I guess bartender first of all is about like sharing experience, exchange. Making good drinks, it's very, very important I will say, but I say like when you walk into a bar, I rather like just having a beer and having a great experience with a bartender that has fun and like it's going to talk to me, that just going into a bar when I can have like the most amazing cocktail maybe, but just feeling like being like no one. Mm-hmm. So I guess like being a good bartender, it goes like through several steps that can be the drinks, but can be as well like the relationship that you have with your consumers, and just you need to love what you do because it's a longer shift. It's a hard job. Like people just think that we're just mixing drinks, yeah. But actually like it goes more further than that. And I guess like with events such as Tale of the Cocktail or all other events that we can have all around the world, it helps all the bartenders category, like I mean like bartenders, bar manager, all people that work in this industry, to help us to being seen as much more like a craftsman. And I guess this is important. We are like kind of a chef in the cuisine. What we do in a bar is kind of important, and I guess that it helps us to be seen like differently.
Do you see more focus on the craft of the cocktail overseas more than it was, say 5 years ago?
Yeah, I guess like the cocktail culture all around the world like has changed. Slightly changed, and people like are much more concerned about what they are drinking, how they are drinking, and I guess this is great. Like I see specifically on the French market, I had the chance to work in New York, I had the chance to work in Australia, as well in Asia, and now I'm back in France since 2 years, 2 years and a half, and I've seen the bar scene like slightly changing to maybe like old cocktail like might be not really balanced to maybe something that much more like pronounced flavor, very equally balanced, and with all those new products that we have on the market, it's fun to play, and people are very like they respond to that.
Nice. I agree with you 100%. Now let me ask you this: how many years is this for you at Chailot?
That's my second year actually.
Second year.
Second year.
Welcome
Last
back.
Last year was just to see what's going on, and this year I had the chance to come from Marie Brizard and do the launch of the essence, and I guess this is a great opportunity. That one should be available early next year into the US market, and I hope you guys are going to have fun with mixing with that new range of liqueur.
Oh, excited. Beginning of 2012, the new Marie Brizard essence line. 6 new flavors to play with. Tons of new cocktails to come up with. Now, we're back at Chailot. You were here last year as a virgin, kind of feeling your way out.
Yeah.
This time, you're on someone else's dime. You got paid to be here. What do you think of this year's Tales?
I guess Tales, it's great experience for the industry. It gives us the chance as well to having all the brand ambassador, all the best bartender, and everyone that really want to be involved into the industry gathered here. And in New Orleans, it's the home of like cocktail. I will say New Orleans is pretty much the only city who had his own cocktail signature as the Sazerac. So I guess that this is as well a great opportunity to be here. And I love the United States anyway.
Perfect. Before we do, I got you something for you. Something I want to give you going to the flairbar.com safe here.
Ooh.
And
safe.
this is for you. This is a new V-Rod opener. You can open up beer bottles with it, but the cool thing is you can also open up those pesky little pour spots that get stuck in there.
Yeah, when they get stuck.
Yeah, how many
because
times?
usually you use your teeth and like...
Yeah, or the girl's like, I can't open this. The cool thing about this, they pop it in, you open it, that's for you. Take it, use it, abuse it.
Thank you very much, 2010 Tales. Great.
And we're going to go back, we're going to come to commercial. When we come back, you might make it a cocktail for us.
Oh, of course not. We're going to sip it.
We're going to sip it, we're going to enjoy it, and we're going to smile while we do it. We'll be back right after these messages.